Hello, hi guys. I went to here, first of all, hi, I'm Amber. On this channel we like to play with paper and stamps and inks and all kinds of random goodies to make gorgeous junk journals, embellishments, gifts, all kinds of goodies. So thanks for coming. Glad you're here. Hobby Lobby had Tim Holtz Distress Oxides on clearance for $3. So I got 5 new colors. I'm so excited. Cheers, coffee. I got, oh my God, a whole bunch of new stuff to play with from Temu and Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I just happened to, well, long story, I went to Hobby Lobby and yeah, found this good stuff. That's the short version, obviously, of the long story. But so what I wanted to do today is let's just be inspired by our good buddy Tim Holtz and his beautiful colors. So we are going to get out our field notes stamp set here. And make a specimen card because that's fun and I wanna. It's been a while since I've done one, like a long while. But I thought it might be fun. And I don't know if these will work alongside it. I got this sticker book from Temu and it's got really cool stickers, but they are a little shiny, so maybe not. I don't know. They're cool stickers, but yeah, let's make a specimen card. And I know I've got lots of I've got real pretty butterfly stickers, so I think that we can use one of those. Maybe that's where we start, because I was just, you know, fumbling around wondering what to start with. And maybe we want to pick our butterfly first. And maybe we want to pick one that is framed. Can we have a framed specimen card? We can have whatever we want. Let's put this here and take a peek at some of these. Ooh, I love those guys. We want to pick something that's going to go with our new colors, because I want to use the new colors. Let's see, what are some of our options? Oh, there. It made me say, oh, so that means that's the one. Okay, let's put these guys back. And let's see, I do have, I'm sure maybe we'll use some of these other stickers, but I'm not 100% sure, so we're just gonna put them to the side. I pulled out some washi tape, got the new colors, got the stamps. That's where we're starting. I do have a square punch. The small one looks to be just about right, but you know, you can only put your paper into these so far. I don't know why they didn't do it slightly different than that, so you could do the whole paper. We might just have to cut it out and be a grown-up and use a knife. Let's pick a base paper. I want something super strong, but not so overpowering that you're not going to be able to see what we're doing. Let's see. I want to be able to see all our stamps. Stop it. Come on, fingers. That might be a good one. That's pretty neutral in the background. Any others? Look, a paper pad that I actually used most of. That's something new. I loved this paper pad. It's got good stuff. Okay. And let's see. Let's get that out of the way. Let's just do a quick double check. Is this the thick paper? No, that's thin paper. Okay. I think that is going to be good. And I think we're going to put that away, and we're just going to, first we need to decide how big. It's been a long time since I've watched somebody make these, so I'm not 100% sure how big they usually do them. Although I guess it's our own thing, so we can decide. How about a specimen card? A big one. Let's do a big one. Why not? We do what we want. All right. Let's get these off to the side. As much as I like to look at them and admire the new colors that I picked, we still need room to work. All right, so let's just eyeball this guy and say, that looks about how we want to do. All righty. Cut it straight. Sure we did. I'm kicking myself because the last time I was at a thrift store, they had a little mini guillotine or guillotine. Everybody says it different. I don't know, whatever. One of those, like that. One of those guys. They had a little mini one for $5, and I didn't buy it. And I don't know why. That was so silly of me. Let's round corners, because that's fun. Round corners. You want to round all the corners? Hey, why not? I don't know what made me think that maybe we didn't, but all right, let's pick where this is going to go. About right up there, I think. And I'm just going to mark it with a pencil, if I can reach my pencil. I'm just going to mark it there. We're going to go in from there. Here. It's gonna have to be kind of meticulous. Why did I mark it so small I can't see where it was? Gosh. All right, so like there, 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 and there. So we will make our line and our cuts just outside of there, so the cut falls under the frame. So let's just make a general little sketchy line so we know where it's coming out. I don't want to cut it yet because then it's gonna be a little flimsy, and that's not even a straight square, but we know, we'll fix it. All right, so now, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I don't even know what these colors look like. Shall we do a quick test before we start using them? Let's do it on white. And let's get, did I actually put things away? I put things away. That's a first. Let's do a cute bee. We don't want to waste our tag, so let's do, I want to do a bee. I like this bee. I got these cute little stamps from Tio. So let's, don't put it on that way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. What about if we go 1, 2, 3. All right, we got 5 colors. Let's put, how about green in the middle? Here we go. Try not to put my head in. Pretty green. Not super, super bright, but brighter than the forest moss, so that'll be a nice gradient. I also got a really cool stamp of trees on clearance that I'm getting real excited to play with. All right, let's go Lost Shadow. We're just gonna offset these a little bit. Had a little green on there, but a nice subtle, oh, that'll be beautiful for backgrounds. That is lovely. Whew. Let's use the other dark one down here. Rusty Hinge. How far off are we? About like that? They don't have to be exact. Pretty orange, but not super bright. Very nice. Velvet. Oh, if that is not the prettiest rose pink. Okay. Happy, happy, happy. Making a mess here. Tumbled glass. Oh, yes. Ooh, they're so pretty. Those are lovely. Yeah, we can go to town with this color scheme, huh? It's not one that you would normally probably pick to go together, but that's okay. I think we can really make it work. And I'm excited to see what they look like when they have the oxidized spots. All right, so there's a cute little tag for something. We'll tuck that in maybe somewhere. All right. Yeah, they're a little brighter than usual, but that's okay. Some of the other ones, they're so pretty and subtle, but then they're a little hard to see, right? Okay, now we know what we got going on. Now we can have a better idea of what we want to stamp. So let's start. Let's go ahead and just do our inking around the edges. We know what we're getting our feel here for our grungy feel to start. And I don't know that we're going to use all these colors on here, but we'll definitely use some either black or, yeah, say black or ground scorched timber. That purple looks, yeah, anyway. All right, let's start. Let's turn it over. So this is our identification card. I'm not going to stamp this part, but I do want to stamp this part. So, oh, there it is. I'm like, really, guys? I just had it right in front of my face. All right, so I'm gonna try to only do that bit. I think I got it okay. There we go. Put identification at the top, like my little scrap paper over there. And what else do we want? We could put a lot of things on there. We should definitely do, why is it so hard to see? Let's see. What do we want? Some of my stuff is upside down for sure. How about this one? Let's put our little collection here like that, and we'll put other things as well. But for now, I want those to be our two in black, and what else do we want to put on here? So that's gonna go there. So that's our start. This is probably why I haven't done this before. It's because it doesn't just, I'm not flowing. Not quite flowing. Let's go with filed, and let's do that in the orange, in the rusty. Let's go right over identification. And I gotta stop turning these over, because then I can't, then they fall out and I can't see. All right. We gotta get some layers on here, because it won't feel like us if we don't have some layers. All right. I've got these really pretty washi. Maybe it is time to just go ahead and cut that out. Knife and ruler is here. I'm gonna cut the top one. Let's make it straight. Let me put it down here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm making sure my paper is straight against these lines. And then I'm lining up my ruler there and making sure, I think it's straight. Sorry, I gotta put my head in. Okay, so I can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna cut like that. I don't know if I got all the way, but now let's double check our other lines to see how close they are. So that's gonna go there. Yeah, we're still in good shape. There, and let's get that straight on that line. We'll go there. Why are you being weird, knife? Why are you being weird? Oh, that ain't even cutting all the way through. That's okay. I had a piece of foam. Give me that. Let's see. All right. Now let's connect our two lines. And here. And I'm short. There we go. I think close. What's holding on here? Come on out, come on out. All right, let's see if we need to do any other trimming or if that just sets us up nicely. Sets us up just fine. All right, let's just use our little knife since it's in my hand. Maybe. Come on. Okay. Change your plans. Pokey tool. I just thought of something that's going to give us troubles. Let's attempt to get that as straight as we can. And that is what's going to give us troubles. Oh no, come on. So, how can we solution for that little problem? How about, but I don't now, but I've got to have 1,000,000 different little pieces of acetate around here, right? So here's a little one. Let's just cut this. I hadn't thought about that before. Let's just cut ourselves a little square of acetate. And we need some art glitter glue. So the art glitter glue, that is, Art Glitter is the name of the company, and not a description of the glue having glitter in it. There's no glitter in here. Oh, I'm a little bit stuck here this morning. Come on, buddy. There we go. Whoa, friend. He must have had a little boogie in there. Spread that out. So this glue is fabulous. It dries fast. It attaches to just about everything. Got a little over. I shouldn't have put that much glue on it because we are not that close. Oh, well, it'll dry. It will dry. It dries clear. And if you don't have it, that's okay. You can use school glue. You can use Eileen's tacky glue. You can use glue stick. I use glue stick a lot if it's thin paper that will easily hold. Just trying to push that outward a bit. Okay, there. Now our specimen card will not stick to anything and it will be protected from the back. Okay, let's continue. Oh, anyway, glue, fabulous, dries clear. Another one that's real similar is called Barely Arts, I think. I have not tried that one, but people do love it. So, another option. I'm thinking maybe we should grunge this up a bit with some of these other colors. I have no idea how that's going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. Let me get my scratch paper here. Thing's a mess, but that's all right. It's dry, so it'll work for us. Let's go with some of this pink, I think. Let me find a brush. Try to get whatever's on it off. And see. Oh my, that is a bright pink. Not bright. Pigmented. Cool. I'm fine with that. I'm not sad. I'm just gonna add some various spots. I don't know what is pink and what is, maybe somebody was drinking juice. Maybe somebody was drinking juice. How about some gray? You know, it's really cool. We're gonna be able to do more of the on the black paper, which makes me really happy. That's pretty too. Because there is, so the oxide ink is a combination of dye and pigment. So because there is some pigment in there, you can build it up And oh, I don't know, it's buildable. I don't know what else I'm trying to say here. Let's just put some blue on because we can. Let's see what that blue looks like. This little spots. We're just making it pretty. There's a butterfly on it. We can do what we want. Right? Yes, 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 yes. We can do what we want. And then I'm curious what will happen if we put some drips on there. Let's put some drips. See if we can get a little bit of reaction there out of the... No, it just sunk right into the paper. Oh well, somebody must have, when they spilled their juice, they must have splattered as well. Well, that didn't work how I thought. It's obviously, it's not watercolor paper, so it's not, it's pretty porous. It is changing color, but mostly just because it's sinking in the paper. That's fine. 'Tis fine. I want to use some of these washi tapes. These new ones, they've got a botanical theme, and that's fun. How about this? Oh my God, why is it so hard to choose? Because they're so beautiful. Some flowers we could use. How about this one? This one looks like it's got some field notesy type things on it. This one, where do we want to put it? Just somewhere. We're just going to put it somewhere. Now this, it feels pretty sticky, but I want it to stay down, so I'm going to run it over my glue stick first. It's going to go like this. That'll give me a bit more and I'm going to move it up a little bit higher than what I had it. More confidence that that thing's gonna stay. And how about, what else do we want to put on there? What's this? Let's see what this looks like. I'm not as big of a fan of that one. How about this with the green, with the greenery? That fits a little better with what we're doing, huh? All right. Let's do that guy. I'm just gonna go here. And maybe I'll stick a piece up here too. Because why not? Why not? Those are pretty. So we need more stamps. We need more stamps. And obviously I have a lot of other stamps as well, but as many of you know who have watched this channel, I get a lot of stamps from Temu. And so since we are doing Tim Holtz inspired, then it's only right that I use my true Tim Holtz stamps. That's how I feel about this one. Put this on there and then put something in it. It's not exactly straight, but that's okay. What do we want to put in there? this fit? Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does. Sure does. Ta-da. I didn't get it straight, but who cares? Who cares? Da, 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 da. And this side up. But that needs to be an orange. Hello, please. He must be dirty. Let's wash him off with glass cleaner. My favorite for cleaning up stamps and making them sticky again. Usually you let them dry, but you know I'm impatient. This side up, you can't really read it, and then it fell off. Well, that's okay. It's not like it hurt anything. Well, now we just have kind of a... What is happening to my life? Okay, got it. That was a little dramatic, perhaps. Whatever, I know. The only thing I don't like about having this messy background is my eyes get all distracted and I can't see what I'm doing. You know what we need? We need, all right, these are not Tim Holtz stamps, but I need, where are you? I need these. These are Bow Bunny stamps from Hobby Lobby, and I need them, so we're using them. These have a load of different vines, and we need more greenery on here, I think. So let's put some. Let's use our pretty green to add some greenery here. They might not be perfect, that's okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed to tie this in. Let's do a second generation right there. Second generation stamping. What that is, if you are new to the stamping world, is you ink yourself up, do one stamp, first generation, stamp again, and it'll be lighter, but you still get an impression. It creates artificial layers, actually, pretty much. Pushes some of it into the background. You can see there, it looks like they're all together. Fun times. So we use that technique sometimes. That guy doesn't want to stay. It feels like I'm putting a lot on, but I'm liking how it looks, so I'm just going with it. Let's get one coming off down there and maybe right there. I'm liking how it looks. It doesn't quite look like a normal identification card, but I like it, so ta-da. Sometimes we just like things that aren't exactly what we, you know. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Haven't had enough coffee, apparently. I gotta get ready for work in 15 minutes. Ugh, I'd rather stay here and play with you guys all day. But if I don't have a job, I can't buy art supplies, so there's that. All right, enough whining from me about having to be a normal person. Okay, well, normal, relative. Back on track, pay attention. Okay, how about, we got some pretty flowers on here too. These ones are so delicate and detailed. They're a little hard to tell. Well, they can fall off and then I can see what they are. I like this one. Shall we try to be a little bit fancy and put a colored head on it? Let's try it. There is some residual black. I'm gonna see if I can get it off since we're using lighter colors. Of course, I just rub it on my fingers because I do that. Yeah, some of that is coming off. Let's get it even more wet and see what happens. Maybe I can rub. If there's anything left on it, I'm going to assume, because I've sprayed it with my cleaner, that it is permanent, which is fine. I don't get, some people are super particular about their stamps, which is obviously totally fine, but it's not, I'm not. All right, let's do the pink first, there and there. I'm just looking at the corners, working on the corners, or looking at the corners, working at the corners. Let's pull this guy down and see if we can get him green. And where do we want this pretty flower? How about right here? And we'll see. Oh, you probably can't see it. I got a little heavy with my ink. It's a little hard to see too over that number, but maybe we would be better off. Oh, well, now it's pretty on my, for the love of God. It looked super cute on my paper towel over there. Just don't be so particular. All right, so maybe we do just a tiny stamp off. All right, so the pink is not as heavy now. It must be extra juicy because it's new. I can't even tell if the green's on it all the way. Looks about like it. Let's try another one. How about, right here. That one looks better. That kind of goes into the background, but that's fine. That is fine. We are just adding bits, right? So that might be a little bit too particular for what we're doing here, which is totally fine. So we've got a little pink in the background, a little pink in the foreground. Let's, oh, these things do not want to stay on there. That's why I keep them in their original cellophane. I've seen a lot of people store them in those cute plastic, I can't even know, I don't even know exactly what they're called. Button folder or snap, I don't know, they've got a name. A very descriptive name, but I don't have those. I just have these. Now, what about this? No, I think we're good. Look at you guys, $1.99. Isn't that pretty? And I got this one so that we can make a forest. We've never made a forest, but now we can. Okay, anyway. Pay attention. Get back on track, man. Oh, look it. He escaped. I'm going to put him in there where I put all my things that escape. All right. What else do we need on here? I feel like it's not quite finished. Let's, while I'm thinking, let's go ahead and ink the back because we don't want it to look unfinished when you turn it around. We'll add some washi tape around our frame since we added that acetate. kind of washi do we want? Something not super big, but it needs to cover our acetate. So how about the amount of thought that we put into what washi tape to pick is really kind of ridiculous, I have to say. I shouldn't call you ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. I think that'll work all right. All right. And it doesn't have to be, we're not going to worry about it being perfect either. Come on now. Come on, my washi friend. Shoop. Because we like the rough edges. Rough edges make us interesting. That's what I say. Rips and tears and rough edges make our stuff beautiful. All right. Some days I would lose my head. It was not attached. You know what I didn't think about on this one? I wonder if I've got some time since it's glue stick. Oh, you can barely see it. I didn't think about the fact that you were going to be able to see that washi tape through the front if I went over the brown frame, but that's okay. Oh, there's Miss Arya letting me know that something in the world is unfair. Better go see what she needs before the world ends. I'll be right back. Okay. I didn't think I was going to have time to sit back down and finish, but guess what? Here we are. So we said it needed some more. So what do we want to put? I think we need some more numbers because why not? This guy that we love. Where you at, Claire? Where are you at, Claire? This thing's so juicy. Gotta be a touch careful. Let's go stick it down there. Look at that, second generation is just as good as the first one. Went ahead and got ready for work. So now, this guy. Oh my God, that's so full of dog hair. Ah, just a touch of liquid there to get that cleaned off and dry. Dry up. All right. Where do we want that? Right, I don't know. How about up here in the corner? Perfect, and there. All right, that's looking pretty good, I must say. This is a fun one. Do we need one big letter? Number. It's not a letter, it's a number. How about right here in the corner? Yes. This area feels a little bit naked and seems to be calling for some sort of label. So let's take a peek in our labels. See if we can't find something here. Well, that might be a very perfect one. It's not fabric, it's not the pharmacy. Isn't that cool? Voyage. Broadcasting. God, these are really cool. Oh, field study. Too big. Too big. Too big, too big. What about in here? Those are just numbers. I think I like record. Yeah, I think that's what we want to go with. I don't think we care that it's the only red part on there. I really don't think we do. Take one last little peek. Because we never trust our first. I don't know why. Why don't we just trust ourselves? Just do it, man. Just do it. All right. But I want those corners off. These are my scissors that are close by, so do want those corners off. I want it to match. I don't know if this ink will stick on the edge there, but let's try it. It's a little slick, so it might not. That's okay if it doesn't. Okay. And we're gonna put him here, right in the middle. I should have done it from the other side so I could see if it's straight. That's pretty straight. All right, there. I think that looks better. All right, now that will eventually dry clear. We need a little hardware. So let's pull out, where are our littles? Here. We've got these littles and I've got the other ones, but I've got some pretty green ones here. So let's see which green, oh, let's make a big mess. Those are the 4 same colors? They are, so let's go with those. We gotta be really careful with these because they squash. So let's hope. Let's bring out our crocodile. I'm gonna set this pretty close to the edge. What's that get us? Gets us there. And about there. And about there. Oops. If I did that on the other side too, and about there. And we're already set on our little, and that setting is C3. If you're not sure what to set it on for the different, you know, with a washer, without a washer, different sizes, flat, there are guides online. I'm going to do this really slow and watch it to make sure I don't go too far, but still get it flat. It's a little sharp. Let's get out some pliers here and we'll squash that down just a touch. These ones will work. I don't like those rough edges. Nobody wants to open a card and hurt themselves. That would be silliness. Yeah, see, they're kind of soft. But this, you know what? Maybe it would get beat up. Maybe it would get a little beat up when you're out in the field. So, okay. Sometimes it self-locks when you do that. There we go. That one's better. It's just hit or miss sometimes with these eyelets and with shaky hands. All right, let's see here. What I'm watching for is to make sure that it's not, well, apparently I didn't watch very well. That one squashed. Like I said, hit or miss. Not even in the hole. Oh my God, what the heck is happening? I don't know what I was trying to do there. Come on. Come on now. What is your deal? You know what? I might say that those two, I think that's all we're gonna get. I'm not gonna keep doing that. So instead, we're just gonna adjust on the fly. How about a little bit of blue? We're adjusting. We are adjusting on the fly. And we are adding, oh, do I want to add that or do I want to see? So I got this, this ribbon for 99 cents. Is it too purple? Maybe this one? I have no idea really what the, where's the end? How do they make these without any end? There's no end in sight. I don't know what this is gonna feel like. Or how thick it is. Oh, that's pretty thick. Oh, that's really thick. Wow, that's nice. We might have to cut that. Or, wow. I saw that it said double-sided, but I just figured it was like thin and printed. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, but not for what we're doing. How about... I don't necessarily want to do that. What about this guy? He might be kind of pretty. I'm just going to put a bow down there. But first, something we haven't done in a while, let's splatter. Let's do some fun splatters. I love splatters. Let's see if I can get this open. I always get this thing painted shut. Let's see how our kind of situation we got going here with our paint. A lot of times I have to add more water, but this looks pretty all right. Just stirring it up over here. I wonder if I can manage to not get stuff all over my clothing. I like splatters. Ooh, got some good ones on there. All right, let's not go overboard. I'll get the extra water or extra paint out of there. Of course, I don't have a cup of water anywhere near me because that would be way too prepared. Let's set that off to the side. And this can dry for a few minutes. We'll hit it with the heat gun if we need to, but let's wipe the extra drops off here. The extra splatters. Just go about there, huh? Oops. drag it through the paint, make a big mess. It's drying pretty quick. I think we got thick splatters because I probably could have added a little bit more water to that. Thinned it down a bit, but it's still okay. I'm just gonna hit it real fast with the heat gun. Careful not to melt our sticker. In fact, I think what I will do is just take these ones off. I think I'm gonna wipe those guys off. Don't know how well they're gonna dry, and I don't want to melt our sticker. So let's not. I wonder if we can wipe this off too. Yep. Off the record. Anyway. All right, so let's put this guy in here. See, sometimes you just need to adjust your plan if things aren't going how you want them to go. And that is okay. Don't want this too tight because I don't want to rip my paper. Oh, that turned out way cuter than I thought it was gonna. Look, that's all right. It's all right. Let's hold it down with just a touch of glue so we don't lose him. Just a touch. Didn't even have to finagle the little guy. I'm gonna hold him down for a minute. Is he sticking? Now, do we want... Do we want to add anything? Do we need a charm? Do we need a bead? Is that sticking? Yes. Okay. He's good to go. Now, do we need anything else at the top? We might not. We might be totally fine. Or we might think we need to add something. We got one drop that's still pretty wet. And this could totally be used as like a little gift card, right? You could write your little message, or you could journal on it. Any number of things. Lots of uses for a piece of decorated paper, I think. All right, well, I think that gets us to the end. I think we're gonna leave it without any sort of dangle on it. I think we got kind of enough going on, although, you know, we always want to add more. But here we go. Here's what we ended up with. See right through. And then on the back, just a little washi. We could probably put some stickers over there. Maybe I'll put hole reinforcers on that so that it's not so ugly. All right. Hey, thanks for hanging out this morning, and I hope you have a super, super fabulous Tuesday. Bye.